Them guys don't understand. They do that on the club level fight. Opponents, they say, yo, I don't want to get knocked out by this guy, so I'm going to come in heavy. They're going to need the fight because they got to take the fight because they can kind of get the numbers. That's what they do on the lower end. But now, they splitting the strip and doing it on the high end. You know what I'm saying? So that practice, you going to start seeing that a lot now. But how we doing it now?
Tank does that, you know, to get a eyebrow out of people. Like, you know how the Rock, when he put the eyebrow up, and he did get it. That's just like when
Davis is having a hard time, and Calvin Ford, who helped him become famous, doesn't think he's ready to fight Lemon Roach again. That should be enough to send up red flags. He has been with Tank since he was a child and helped him become one of the most feared knockout artists in boxing. But now that he isn't with Tank anymore, we can see that his game is starting to fall apart.
Going on between Calvin Ford and Gervonta Davis. Now, we all seen that knockdown in the 9th round, but what you probably didn't see is what happened after that in between rounds. Check this out.
You guys calm down. Listen to me.
Hey, come on now.
Coach Barry Hunter trained Tank for this fight with Lamont Roach, not Calvin Ford. A lot of people were saying that this performance has something to do with that. So, is something really going on between Calvin Ford and Tank Davis? Check out what Tank had to say.
No, I wasn't really paying attention to the crowd. You know what I mean? I was more so. It's something we gotta work on in the corner, for sure.
Tank had a hard time, was open, and could only tie Roach after Ford stepped away. Also, let's be honest, Tank couldn't handle the draw. Boxing experts and fans alike agree that Roach really won the first fight, which is why there will be a second one. Ford finally spoke up to say why Tank might not be ready. It has nothing to do with becoming trained. Tank and Ford's exchanges have grown past boxing. There looks to be a fight starting between the two. Tank looked up and saw that it was Ford. He dealt with him more like a parent. He took him from having nothing to being a star and helped him through good times and bad.
Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach, he look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking his dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this time? Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day. And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost, I came from that club. You understand? He watched me lose my house, my wife, my family. He watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web.
And Ford is no longer with him for the first time. Why experts say that what Tank did outside of the ring was very important. Tank has been in trouble with the law before, but it looks like his present attitude toward boxing was the last straw.
Ask you this. I want you to talk to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that?
Okay, but don't you know?
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
You just talking to her though. With the information that she didn't catch, you tell you.
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says
all
as
I'm
fact?
just saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
what I'm saying.
I'm not asking for her exact address. She's saying you hit her. She does have a mark on her lips, and it's on her. Did she hit you? Turn around. Turn around. What's his first name? Gervonta.
In this video, the man talks about retiring, saying that boxing is boring and that he doesn't want to fight longer. How can you teach someone not to fight? But that's not all. There were rumors that Tank was seen smoking at camp, which made Ford lose it.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can they see my page?
Better tighten up.
Take a look. Calvin Ford has worked hard all his life to make Tank a great fighter, but when he gets to camp, Tank doesn't seem to care about anything. There was a big fight, and Ford left.
Gervonta Tank Davis got the entire boxing world in a frenzy right now. People don't know what to do. He dropping workout videos. He only weighed 139 pounds, 2 months out from the fight. Motherfuckers like, yo, it's over. Tank Davis is in shape. He gonna kill Lamont Roach. Oh shit, he might get suspended because he's smoking on the weed. Niggas don't know what to do right now, bro. And it's funny to watch. Let me tell you something, man, about the little weed video or whatever. Number one, We don't know what was in the joint. Could be weed, could be tobacco, could be something else. Number two, you don't know when the video was taken, so that could have been months ago. And number three, whatever it was, that shit probably got out of his system in 2.2 seconds because that man didn't hit shit. He puffed on that shit and started breathing out immediately, bro. My real weed smokers, though. That's why the smoke was so white, bro. When you actually hit that shit and breathe it in and get it in your lungs to actually get high, the smoke don't come out that white, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think this shit funny.
Tank tried to play it down by saying Calvin left for personal reasons, but let's be honest, he did leave. Ford has worked with Tank for many years. He's not going to just up and leave for no reason.
He's gonna have Calvin in his corner this time. I think he will have Kenny, but he's not gonna have Calvin. I think that's probably gonna be like an advantage for you since he's gonna have somebody new in his corner, if I'm not mistaken.
More than likely. I think that's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Be with your trainer, your lifetime, your career trainer, and to to not have him as your head trainer in the corner.
This story has a lot more to it. He sounds like he's ready for the fight from the way he talks today. It's clear that he no longer trusts him, and we all know how Tank feels about Ford.
When people, what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Him. If everybody in the Queen win, I mean, win. Fuck.
Tank, question for you.
You're a proud father.
And to be honest, Ford might be right. Tank shouldn't do it again with Roach. People love to talk about how strong Tank is and how he can knock out opponents. What makes him different from the other fighters? Roach came up with a big mistake. He has the power to take Tanks.
Assess his power after being in there for 12.
He got decent power. He got decent power for sure. I ain't gonna say it's exaggerated. I told you I got a chin. I ain't going like that. It's just not gonna happen. But like I said, I see why he knocked people out, and I think he felt my power too. Like, I think that's what negated a lot of his shots. And once I took his best shot, I was like, oh yeah, it's time to roll. Like I said, I knew I had a chin. I mean, I spar guys that were like junior middleweights, like current champions that was at that weight. So I know I can take a punch. He's twitchy in there. Like, I do see why he knocked people out. I mean, like, being up close and personal, obviously I seen it on the TV like that, but I understand why he knocked people out. I'm not gonna tell y'all because y'all...
Just that fact alone makes the repeat very scary. What else does Tank have if he can't count on knocking Roach down? If I may.
See, that's how I train. I feel like one of my strong points is exchanging in the pocket. I have a very good eye, very good defense. I'm able to counter and return shots, and I think that's what I did very well. And honestly, I landed some of the bigger shots.
Ford brought this up as he looked over the fight. Rather than making excuses, he told it like it was. Tank had just forgotten how to box, he said. And that was a bad thing for the person who praised him to say. Take a look. Ford doesn't blame the judge. He doesn't blame Tank's side. He also doesn't say anything bad about Roach's style. Tank is to blame. That must hurt.
I could have stopped him. It's me. Definitely my fault. It's all right. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. I definitely could have. That was on me too. That was on me for sure. Cause I ain't pick it up when I supposed to pick it up. And I could have definitely did more. Just a lot going on. But again, it was myself, But you gotta go to the gym and, get back to the drawing board and, train a little.
Don't forget what took place in the 9th round. Everyone is talking about this time. The moment that should have made Roach the winner.
But Davis took off some of the steam of the fight, but still, Roach was right. He took a knee. What is he doing? It's preventing.
Took a knee. He's got to count. You take a knee like that. That looks like enough. All right.
Tank got down on his knees. Simple as that. It looks like the judge missed it because the fight went on. However, the Boxing Commission is reviewing the fight for the public right now. Tank's image will take a big hit if they overturn the decision. His run of wins is over. His image has been ruined. Roach would then become the next winner.
This is right. It was a bummer not being declared the winner on a technicality that could be righted. That wrong could be righted. Obviously, in different ways, in different fashions.
The repeat will be more than just a way to get even if this happens. Tank is going to try to get back what was officially taken from him.
My first contract is signed for an immediate rematch in the case of a draw or if I win. So I'm already contractually signed to a rematch. It's on him. I hope we can get it done because I want to show the world again that wasn't.
This is the worst part. Roach already knows that he can beat Tank. He knows that Tank's strongest hits can't hurt him, and that Tank has trouble when his power isn't enough.
In there, man, I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that, and I'm just glad I got to show it. Honestly, I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate True Boxing Media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won, and I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance.
So Roach won't go into the game as an outsider when it happens again. He is going in as the person who has already shown that he can beat Tank.
You've now shown the world the formula to how to beat Tank Davis.
Maybe not. I mean, I'm me. You know, I don't think a lot of guys possess the same skills that I have. If they go in there and try to fight like me, they might not succeed.
You should not be like that, especially since Tank's mental game is already showing signs of being weak.
I don't want to box anymore. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, Wes, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Things get even worse for Tank now. The people who helped him get to the top are no longer around him. There will be tough times in the fight. Who will be on his side to give him good advice? What kind of people will be there for him when things get tough? Not Floyd, not Calvin. Put your hands down. This is how you get the head.
Stop head hunting. That's how you get the head. I need this 10th, 11, and 12 on the unofficial. He's down. Okay. He say unofficial. On the unofficial. I gotta be honest with you. That's what you want. You want from me. Hey, that's what you want from me. You don't want nobody lying to you. I'm 100 with you.
He said on the unofficial, not the real card here. Keep picking your shots. You took that round off here.
That's my job. I'm 100 with you.
Well, that was fair.
Because Tank will need all the help he can get if Roach fights like he did the first time. It's not just about the fight, though. Tank Davis is almost over. His career has been getting worse since he left Mayweather Promotions. Tank's whole future will change if he loses the second fight. No longer has a perfect record and is not seen as the most dangerous puncher in boxing.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He's doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
The scariest thing is that Tank might lose before the repeat even happens. This is because Tank won't be the champion going into the fight if the commission overturns the tie and names Roach the winner. He is going to be the challenger in the fight. Those are things he has never been through before.
The New York State Athletic Commission makes a statement yesterday that they're going to be reviewing Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, 9th round, knockdown, not a knockdown, whatever, to see what the final ruling on their part is going to be. New York State Athletic Commission has been busy. The Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia shit, now Tank Davis, Lamont Roach. We'll see what they decide in this situation. I think ultimately with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, they made the correct decision, overturning Ryan Garcia's victory. We'll see what they decide here with Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. Me, myself, personally, I think that it's a very tricky situation. And it deserves a full video, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get all my thoughts out in this video. But I do want to ask everyone watching this video, what do you think? Do you think they should overturn the decision and award Lamont Roach the victory? Do you think because of all the controversy, they should throw the draw out and declare the no contest? Do you think they should do nothing? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll give mine in another video, but New York State Athletic Commission reviewing the Tank Davis Lamont Roach 9th round controversy. Let me know your thoughts. See you soon.
The fact that all of Tank's worst enemies have come out to make fun of him is very embarrassing for him. Surprise! Stevenson quickly told everyone who Tank really was and said that he has never been as good as people thought.
Think it was a draw? Nah. Lamont won. Who you thought won? Lamont. You thought Lamont won? By how many rounds? I don't know. You still want the Tank Davis fight? So what? You still want the Tank Davis fight? What went wrong? What went wrong?
Tank has been dodging Shocker for years, and now he's using this as proof that Tank doesn't want to fight him.
Recently spoke out on IG Live, and I don't know where you were, but you were talking about Tank, and you know he just beat Ryan Garcia, and you said that you would expose Tank.
Damn, I was on IG Live with that.
I think it was IG Live or Fight Hype video, one of them. Oh, okay.
I feel as though with anybody, I feel like I'm a bad motherfucker. Like I feel like I'm the best fighter in the sport of boxing. So I think these dudes is great fighters, but I just feel like when it come down to me, I don't like nobody can beat me. They all can.
Even though Ryan Garcia lost the fight, he is now making fun of Roach on social media.
The knockdown, you know, without a doubt. You can't spin it no other way. It's too clear. And I think the commission needs to do something about it because it can give me an incentive, you know, anytime I'm not feeling good in a fight, take a knee.
Well, they said
and that's not a shot at Tank. I respect Tank and I like Tank a lot, but you can't do that.
They reversed the result of your fight.
Yeah.
Should they reverse the result of that fight as well?
Just depends. Like if that changes the whole fight, if that gives Roach a victory, give him the victory. That's how you keep the integrity of the sport, right? That's why they suspended me, right, to keep the integrity of the sport. So I feel like if you're gonna do it to me, you got to do it.
Even though Terrence Crawford tries to stay out of trouble, he couldn't help but take shots. The show for today is now over. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you liked it so you don't miss any of our other videos. Remember to leave your thoughts in the space provided. Watch out for the next movie, and we'll see you then.